Hi everyone. One of the most common threats to a garden is attack by animals. Often these animals are very pretty. They think they are sociable and humans like them. And we do like them as long as we are not doing gardening. The animals I'm talking about are squirrels, chipmunks, and that sort. And during night time, it could be raccoons, which can destroy the garden. So in this video, I share my experience and the different measures I take to protect my plants. When the growing area is larger, it may be worthwhile to put up a fence with chicken wire. The enclosure could protect from all animals and birds, including deers in some areas. So I live close to the concrete jungle, New York City, so we do not have deer problems. We do not have bunnies either. But in some areas, in central Jersey and other areas, in addition to the squirrels, the chipmunks, there is a threat from bunnies and deers as well. So for them, a complete enclosure with chicken wire probably is more effective. But this video basically talks about for a relatively small area, something like this. My first line of defense is covering the seeds with a plastic encasing like this. So this is some cookies box, and with knife I made holes and then I cut it in pieces. I bent backwards, so it has some smaller holes. So when I sow the seeds, I cover the area with cases like this, and I have quite a few of them over a period of time, and I save them, and I use this every year at the beginning of the season. So this is how I start with at the sowing time. And once the plants grow little bigger, I use this kind of a container. This is basically a gallon water bottle, something like this. I cut at the top right here and at the bottom over here, and it becomes like this. You probably got an idea what I'm doing. So I just cover the plant like this. And you may wonder that it might be blown away by wind. Yes, it does. So once we place this container around the plant, I put some sticks on three sides like this, very close to the container. Therefore, it will not get blown away. And in case if it does, I will have to put it back. So to me, this is most effective. Yes, one time I have to make all these ready, and then it's easy to use them. Since I may not be able to get the 1 gallon bottles all at once, I even used to save some smaller juice bottles like this, and then I cut the top and bottom just like I did for the gallon water bottle, and it becomes something like this. And over a period of time, I managed to collect lots of gallon water bottles, and I have so many of them. And once the season is over, I kept this long stick, and like a garland, I put all these things in it so that it's easy to save them. So this is muffins trays lid. I made small holes. You must have got an idea that I'm going to use this probably on a pot, even though I do not prefer to grow anything in a pot, since it is a lot of maintenance, changing the soil, watering frequently, and other things. So let's see in reality how I'm using them. So there is a plant here, and I put this around. These squirrels and chipmunks, more than damaging the plants, they try to dig around the plant because they try to dig where the soil is soft. And since we usually water the plants, the soil is soft around the plants. Therefore, that's where they try to dig up and hide whatever the nuts and seeds they gather. They try to hide them. and they have such short memory, they don't remember where they hid them. Therefore, they try to dig everywhere to find the food. And that's how they do more damage than actually eating them, either the produce or the plants. So if we can just protect the plants like this and put some sticks around, the plants generally are protected. Same here. And another one there. So to me it's very effective. So here I put some sticks so that it will not get blown away. So that is the sweet potato. And I also have placed some dried sticks, because once the plant grows, I would remove this container, and then these dried sticks that I cross hatch here, they will discourage these animals from digging around, because it's very inconvenient to dig around. And also these dried sticks will help in water management. They work like mulch. They will not let the soil dry up pretty quick, so the soil stays moist longer, which helps the plants, especially the plants that develop either roots or tubes, like sweet potatoes, carrots, beets. So if the soil stays moisture, the produce will be better. And same here. So this is another way of protecting the plants from digging by the squirrels or chipmunks. So this is a device my good friends Nanda and Jagesha, they have actually gifted this to me. It seems to be very effective. At least I have not seen squirrels in my yard ever since I have planted this here. It is solar based. It is a repellent. It makes a kind of beeping noise, which probably is very loud and very audible to these animals. Easy maintenance. Even if it rains, no problem. It still works. Just needs a little bit of sun, that's all. So I place this in the direction from where these animals usually enter into my yard. So I noticed that the squirrels come down from that electric pole and then they just run into yard in this direction. And this is where I placed the repellent, since I wanted them to be shy away whenever they hear its beeping noise. So if someone has not tried, it is worth trying it out. It's a repellent, solar based. So this is ginger. So I place this around the ginger root as well. There is ginger rhizome. So this is the lid of a birthday cake. So we can use different plastic containers. Just cut them open. I also have made holes on the side for air circulation. So this is another big round the container in a pot, so to protect the potato plants. And squirrels like to dig out the potatoes. They can smell. Therefore it's very imperative to protect the plants they like the most. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, so and so. This is another potato plant here. So in addition to protection by equipment like this, I also have sprayed chili powder around the plants. and put some dried leaves on the top of the chili powder. So the moment squirrels dig out, they sense and smell this strong smell of chili, and then they don't like it. And that's how they will stay away from those plants. But one thing we need to keep in mind, the effect of chili powder does not linger really long. Therefore, after every rain, we may have to resprinkle it. Or even if it doesn't rain, after every 2-3 days, probably we need to sprinkle. But after I started using these plastic containers, I have not been using chili powder at all anymore. But I did try and it did work. Additionally, some of my friends told me that blood meal may be sprayed, and animals don't like the smell of blood meal. And also some fertilizer, some manure, chicken manure, that kind of sort. And squirrels and chipmunks might not like it, but I have not tried those. So if someone has tried, whether it works or not, you might share in the comments below. And if you have any other ideas how plants could be protected from these animals effectively and inexpensively, please feel free to share them in the comment section. And last but not the least, I have something encouraging thing to say. The effort to protect the plants from the animals is greater at the beginning. And once the plants grow and it becomes a little bit dense, I have not seen squirrels or chipmunks venturing into the plants. So my observation has been that they might think they will get trapped, and that's how they shy away. So as long as we manage to protect the plants at the beginning of the season until they grow a little bigger and the area becomes a little bit dense, we should be doing fine. I hope it helps. Bye-bye.